In the early 90s, my mum, Eunice Doyle, was diagnosed with MS. At that time, no one really knew what it was. And even the doctor told her it wouldn't cause her any pain, and it certainly wouldn't kill her. On the 3rd of July 2017, my beautiful mum died, aged 62. I wanted the world to remember that she was here, so I dedicate this poem to her. It's called MS, It Won't Kill You and It Won't Cause You Any Pain. My response from heaven. It's multiple sclerosis, he said, without even a blink. I couldn't respond, I needed time to think. What was this disease? So many questions in my head. How long did I have before I'd be dead? Before I could ask or express how I felt, the white coat turned round and stated, without doubt, "Don't worry, Mrs. Doyle, there's no need to fret. This disease won't kill you, and no pain you will get." I did what he said and got on with my life. A career and a daughter and my role as a wife. My grandchildren appeared and I loved them to bits. I played and I danced and I did my keep fit. It started slowly, the MS took hold. My legs and my arms made me feel old. I wasn't, you know, old I mean. Prime of my life, what a joke, I could scream. I pushed and I pushed for him to go away, and each time I did, I was shocked that he stayed. In sickness and health was his reply. We're in this together, as I silently cried. I felt myself change, no longer happy. I was angry and sad and at times full of self-pity. I hated the world, but loved just the same. I felt invisible, but there was no one to blame. As it got worse, the world left me behind. We lost family and friends, but new ones we did find. The carers came in and saw me for me. They washed and they bathed, and they brought me my tea. It's very embarrassing having a stranger wipe your arse. My dignity's gone, like a comedy farce. My daughter and grandchildren, still part of my life. I was sad that they saw me in such a strife. I loved them so much, but I couldn't stay strong. I hurt every day, although I tried to struggle on. I hated the wheelchair, even if it got me around, and I hated the hoist lifting me off the ground. I hated the knife that I couldn't use to cut, and also the pills in my throat that got stuck. I was tired of life and the pain that it caused, and I thought about it as I talked to God. What had I done to deserve this shit? Nothing, I said, Eunice. You have to get a grip. I was lucky indeed with the family I had. My husband and daughter, her 3 girls and a wee lad. But it was time to go and have some peace. My body done and needing released. So I closed my eyes and at last let go. No more pain or stress or fake smile to show. I was taken to heaven where I met my dad. And I laughed and I danced, and it felt quite mad. It may sound selfish, but there was no more pain. And my legs worked, so that was a gain. So here in heaven I now sit, and I watch my family as the grief hits. You will be okay, just remember my track. I love you to God, and all the way back. So to the doctor that said MS wouldn't kill me, in the end it was my heart, so you were right with that plea. But what you failed to tell me long ago was that MS, it likes to kill you slow. It takes your body and your mind. It makes everything dark. Yourself you can't find. It does cause you pain, whatever you say. The tears and the screams, nothing keeps them at bay. The loneliness felt, The feelings of fear, the anger, the loss year after year, until at the end nothing is left, a body-shaped person with no hope of rest. So it's just my humble opinion, and I state it without shame. MS does kill you, and it does cause you pain. I love you, Mum.